Hello everybody, I am Yoshiguy, and today we are going to be playing some Mario Kart Wii custom tracks worldwide on C2GPR. So right now I don't have my custom tracks enabled, so I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to make sure these settings are proper. Looks good. So looks like we're set to go play some custom tracks, and I can't wait. Honestly, it's been far too long since I played some custom tracks, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect today. Though I do see some custom tracks going on at the moment. Let's see one with like 7 players here, another one. So we got 2 rooms here, and yeah, I'm on wimfi.de right now. I should go to chadsoft.uk, chadsoft.co.uk, because that's a bit better than regular Wi-Fi. Looks like it's provided. Okay, cool. So, Custom Tracks Grand Prix Revolution. I've not been on Mario Kart Wii in general since 2017, I'm pretty sure. You know, aside from that one worldwide race I did. So, you know, it's pretty much, I'm not active anymore. I'm pretty much done as far as, like, being you know, a person that plays routinely. So I mean, I'm never really going to officially retire and call it quits for good, but yeah, I'm pretty much done being on online, like, you know, like actively on Mario Kart Wii. I'm not going to be active anymore. Sorry, but hard to understand. You know, I haven't commented in forever. Anyways, there's my original friend roster from like 2012 to 13, that era, and you can see nobody's online because, let's face it, that was like maybe 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. So it's pretty crazy. But yeah, it's still saved to this Wii. Anyways, here we are. We have the custom tracks worldwide, and then 6,515. Gonna select my character, and then we'll see what happens from there. So we see one room with 7 players, another room with 7 players, and then another that has 5 players. And so it doesn't look very active, of course, because it's 2 in the afternoon. But since I'm done with school, I figured I might as well play some Mario Kart Wii before I go to college. I mean, I gotta be able to, you know, play. It's pretty much just a finale, because I don't expect to play Mario Kart in college, especially when I have a roommate, and, you know, the tediousness of being in school and having assignments and stuff. I'm just not going to have the time to play Mario Kart Wii, so yeah, that's kind of how things are. Looks like it's taking some time here. I don't know if I'm banned or not. I mean, I know it's been a while, but I mean, I don't think anything happened to me. So we see. Okay, there we go. I'm finally put into a room here. Alright, so it's me from the United States, SOP Raptor from somewhere in the ocean, Braden from Canada, OWO from the UK, Cameron from the United States, and Kevin VG207 from Netherlands. Alright, so not sure what to expect, of course. And yeah, this will be kind of interesting. I'm going to try to have fun here. And obviously I'm not accustomed to like what the strategies are and what the courses are, but I did see that there were no updates since the last time I played, which was I think the last time I played custom tracks was like September of 2017, and still there was no updates when I went on to the C2GPR channel. So from what I understand, I think it's the same tracks as it was when I previously played custom tracks. I'm not familiar with this course, so hopefully it doesn't choose this one because it looks kind of confusing. So we're currently getting a live view of SOP Raptor, and you know, this track actually looks pretty dope. Lots of you know, it's pretty high up, I'll say that. And then we see SOP Raptor slips on a banana, and you know, this kind of looks like that track from Sonic. The I don't know what it's called, but from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, there's like a course where, you know, there's like ice, and then the finish line had those fences and stuff, and then when you go up, you kind of go around in circles, and it's like a roller coaster kind of thing. But I could be mistaken. I'm not entirely sure what this track is, but it is cool looking, I'll say that. And yeah, it looks like SOP Raptor gets a blooper. 6 players expected for the next one, so we'll see if that'll happen. Okay, so I think they're on their final lap, so we'll see what happens once they approach the start finish line. But yeah, I kind of miss playing this game in a way, but at the same time, I'm kind of like the Annihilator. You know how he had to quit in order to you know, actually work on his life, and then, you know, he had success, and that I'm proud of him. He's I really feel like quitting, you know, him quitting Mario Kart Wii was, you know, pretty beneficial, and he was able to accomplish a lot of things. And that's kind of the case with me in a way. And so, you know, ever since I've quit Mario Kart Wii, I've had more things to do, and I'm starting to get stuff done. But I mean, I don't want to ever give this game up and, you know, completely leave for good. And that's why I'm still playing it today, because it's a good game. And anyways, we have SOP Raptor, who has 9,030 VR, and then there's Braden with 7,274 VR. OWO has 8,108. Cameron 8,108. Oh, they have the same VRs. That's pretty unique. And then there's Kevin VG 207, 8,363, and there's me at the least, 6,515. Alright, so let's see. It doesn't look like there's anything. Oh shit, no. Okay, so I don't know what to choose. So we'll let this choose it, and then looks like I chose Rainbow Road Solar Edition. Delphino Island's a good one, but we're doing Lost Fortress. I think my mind knows what this course is, but, you know, I can't say for sure I know what this track is. And, oh, it's kind of crummy looking. But anyways, Lost Fortress about to commence. Let's get this one started. Looks like the nunchuck works, and here we go. Starting up around 3rd place, there's Cameron. In 2nd place, showing Kevin BG 207. Looks like I missed the item boxes. Braden got it before me. And we see Braden over there on the outside. Cameron in the middle gets hit the red zone. Oh, my nunchuck's starting to glitch a little bit. And looks like I'm doomed. That was trouble as I was going on the right side of the ramp and nowhere near the rest of the land. And caromed off of the land, in fact, into nowhere. Looks like these people go the shortcut. And yeah, guys, like I said, I don't know what the tricks of these tracks are. So I'm gonna, you know, oh, well, that's trouble. I was following these guys. I'm not sure, like, entirely where they're going, but yeah, that's what happens when you don't play for months. So I'm pretty much behind the pack right now. It's not looking too good. I know I played this track too. That's the sad thing, is that I've actually done this track before, and yeah, it's just abysmal right now, as all these guys are way up there, and now I'm slowly trying to catch up. I need the help of Bullet Bill to get back into it. While these guys are experts, they are already onto their 2nd lap. But then again, it does help to have Funky Kong. Well, anyways, lap 2. I'm gonna try to get the item box, but it misses because I was on the wrong side. Anyways, here's the item box. I get a star, and hopefully that brings me a little bit closer to the rest of them. I almost forgot about this shortcut. I'm trying to make up some ground, but obviously that's kind of a challenge here. And I stuck the landing. That's good. And there goes me. I forgot to turn. I mean, it looks like these guys who know the track. I don't think I've seen anybody die yet, so these guys know what they're doing. But anyways, about to hit the final lap-ish. About 3/4 away down with lap 2 here. And then we get a bullet bill. I'm gonna jump off the ramp and then use the bullet bill. Kind of pulled me down, and then here we are into the final lap. Finally. Took a minute and 5 seconds for that one, which, you know, compared to these guys is kind of slow. Anyways, I get the item box. Looks like I get a lightning bolt. And trying to catch up here. And here we go to the next item box. You know, I'm actually catching up to these guys. And I missed the ramp. And that'll pretty much do it. That was the dagger for this race. I have to make sure I jump here. So I finally caught on to that, and I didn't die a third time. But that'll pretty much do it. As these guys fall off the cliff while going to the finish line, I lose 35 VR points for last place, and now 6,480. Well, that was kind of pathetic, and looks like I got disconnected. So that's pretty much it for this room. And yeah, kind of an interesting 5 minutes there. But yeah, that was some Mario Kart Wii, and it was kind of bizarre. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do worldwides now. Worldwide versus. I'm gonna choose Yoshi and the Mach Bike and manual as I do for all my other videos. And let's see if I'll find some worldwide versus opponents, because custom tracks were a bit too much for me today. And I mean, honestly, I was going to press next race for the next one, but for some reason I got booted out. Anyways, we have a full room for this worldwide, and we shall see who's in it. Alright, so there's me from the United States. Michael J, probably Michael Jackson, somewhere in the Middle East. Rutsu from, I don't know, Mike from Canada, and then Zaki from the UK. We Go Getter is from the United States, and Player from France. And Shangri-La from Japan. Someone Symbols from the Netherlands, Laportier Lewis. And JSA something from Japan. AP Despair from Germany. Alright, so I'm going to refresh Wifi to see what room I'm in. Okay, so yeah, Shangri-La was that interesting name. Also, we have some no name, which is I'm suspecting it is Player, who is also in the room, but I don't know that for sure. I'm gonna click on the eyeball to see the live status of the room. Looks like I have red triangles around my name for pretty much all the slots. So there's Rutsu, triple star ranking using Funky Kong. He gets affected by the Bob Bomb. And so yes, we are anticipating a full room as these guys are finishing up. JSA looks like, oh, they're going to their final lap. Alright, so we will wait yet another lap. It seems I've been doing a lot of spectating in my videos, which is somewhat unfortunate. I want to actually do a video where most of the action is racing, but it seems as if whenever I'm in a room, I get disconnected. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of unfortunate because the purpose is to be in a room on Wi-Fi, but then again, whenever you're in a room, it kicks you out, which is kind of, you know, it kind of sucks. Kind of, I'm not entirely sure, but I think back in the, you know, Nintendo WFC era, rooms, you know, if you wanted to continue a room, you could pretty much continue it, and then it would last for like 2 hours sometimes. I mean, I know there's times where you get kicked out on Nintendo WFC, but you know, it doesn't happen as much as I've noticed in Wi-Fi. Well, at least thus far. It seems as if in every video I get disconnected at least, you know, at least one time in the video. That's happened in my previous video, and then I'm pretty sure, as far as my knowledge, as far as I know, in the previous video as well. Anyhow, we're waiting on the full room. I'm only gonna read the names of the players here, and not the VRs. So Michael Jackson, Rutsu, Mike Zaki is in the room, We Go Getter, and there it is, player, who is no name on Wi-Fi, and Shangri-La. And there's Yoshi Guy, which is me, and someone Jari, 40R Lewis, JSA, and AP Despair. Alright, so we have arrows because it's CTGPR. I'm gonna choose the Shell Cup and kick this one off with my favorite course, SNES Ghost Valley 2. Alright, looks like everybody chose a course, so that's kind of cool. And because Worldwide is, yeah, a part of CTGPR, yeah, more and more people that actually use CTGPR, you know, with the more people that use it, there's less question marks, because, you know, that's kind of a way, one of the ways you could play on Wi-Fi. Anyways, it's my course, 100cc with full players, SNES Ghost Valley 2 about to commence, and here we go. So starting from the bottom, and I'm gonna make sure I get the item box, I get a star, then try to hang on to this. Well, that was a bad idea. Luckily I didn't get, you know, the effects didn't last too long. You know, get another item box, and then it's another star. So hopefully nobody tries to ram me with the Mega Mushroom again. But it is lap 2. We can use the star, and it's Triple Mushroom. And there's Rutsu. I don't think I hit him. And I got the item box, which is nice. Red Shell home again, hits the banana. And here I am in 4th place, 3rd place. Looks like Jari uses his mushroom. And I have the red shell in hand. I'm waiting to use it, I'm going to use it. And looks like it won't hit him as he goes off the ramp. Holy shit! I fall off the ramp. Well, that sucks. Looks like someone got blue shelled. But that was way away from the play. And I get a gold mushroom. That'll pretty much assure that I'll get 9th. And that's pretty much how that race will end. With 9th place. Kind of disappointing there. And minus 52 VR. I now have 6,428. As we see, Shangri-La has won the race. And Shangri-La has the highest VR in the room with 9,415. Looks like somebody quit. And we'll see who it is. I'm not entirely sure what, you know, all the players are, and like, I wouldn't know, like, if one person were to quit with the names that we have. So JSA is still in room 40R. Looks like the player's still in. I don't know who quit then, because everyone was so similar, or their names didn't really stick out to me. I'll say that. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to choose a longer course. How about we do Coconut Mall? I'm trying to avoid those courses with cannons because, you know, people are probably so skilled they'll avoid blue shells and stuff. Anyways, we're doing Maple Treeway, and then, yeah, it's 11 players now. hopefully I get better luck in this one, because in the last one I made a silly mistake of not doing a trick, I don't think, and then that I fell off and I almost survived, but yeah, it was kind of it wasn't very favorable for me to win, and it didn't work in my favor. And there's the ball bomb dropped. 40-yard Lewis and I were affected, and then now I'm in 10th place. The Funky Kong inside of the Flame Flyer, I'm pretty sure. No, not. I think it was the off-roader. Yeah, that's how long it's been. I don't even know what these carts are. Got the names of them. And I see people that use their star. I think there was a star on the track. So yeah, there's two Funky Kongs with the stars. And here I am in 8th place. Gonna skip these iron boxes and hang on to my mushroom for as long as I can. I'm gonna use it. And we see We Go Getter as the Thundercloud. He's trying to pass it to Michael Jackson. Looks like it won't work. And it looks like We Go Getter was struck by the Thundercloud, and Rutsu had to be respawned as he fell off the net area. And now I'm in 6th, a red shell humming into this guy, and it looks like the 40-yard Lewis got hit with the red shell as well. And he might have been the one who sent it, and then there's the lightning bolt, which forces me to drop the mushroom. Anyways, I'm in 4th place now. And the second lap, not too much happening, but I'm very happy for 4th place. The best so far, and we see a mushroom that was spit out by, I think, Toadette, because when I ran over the leaf pile, it gave me a banana. And there's We Go Getter picking up the mushroom. I'll use mine as I got slipped up by the banana. Anyways, now 5th place as We Go Getter surpassed me, and I'm going to try to get the item box this lap. And looks like triple reds. Gonna hang on to that for now, because we have people behind me. Gonna drop the red shell. I don't know if it got anybody. Missed the item box. Kind of, that worked against my favor. And there's a mushroom over there that was waiting for me. And anyways, we're into the final lap. And I missed the Funky Kong as he went the other way. So I'll probably be in 7th place. And the Bullet Bill will pass me. I'm now in 8th. Gonna fire the red shell. Fire the other red shell. It's homing in and it doesn't breach. So there's the mushroom. I pick it up. Now I have a golden mushroom. And we see Ritsu in 5th. Trying to catch up and get some speed. And another unfortunate bounce right there. As I was trying to surpass Ritsu. Ended up going on the inside part of this ramp or speed boost area. Boost panel. And then I was careening to my death pretty much. Now I have a star in hand. You see that guy in the last place trying to catch up. And looks like once again I'm in 9th place. Oh, looks like I'm in 7th for some reason. And now 6th. We'll see where I place in the end. Looks like it was 7th after all, as Rutsu was ahead of me. But for some reason the position on the bottom left said I was in 6th for a second. I lose 19 VR points and now have 6,409. So despite placing somewhere near the middle, I still lose VR points. And I think I have the lowest VR in the room. No, it looks like Michael Jackson has the lowest. Nope, it looks like Mike has the lowest. Or was Mike even in the room from the get-go? I don't know, but Wingfight's telling me there's a whole bunch of players in here. So we'll wait and see who's in there. It looks like, I'm pretty sure it said there's going to be 11 players in the next race. But we'll see what happens. So you see, it's pretty much my lack of play that's kind of put myself in these positions where I'm losing. Things that didn't work, and these crazy plays where it looks like I'm gonna die and then I do fall off. I think I'm fighting myself in regards to like how well I'm supposed to be playing, and I'm causing myself to lose because I'm out of control, and then I send myself careening to my death, pretty much. So that's kind of, you know, how things are going today, because it's been months since I last played. But yeah, I have my work cut out for me if I were to actually try to be good once again. Looks like Wimpa is taking a long time for this one. There's a 2 next to my name, and under the connection fail column I have 0.75, but Michael J has that as well. So I'm not entirely sure who's actually causing this delay, but it does seem to be somewhat of an issue, despite the fact that all of the names are red, where it says roll. All the players are currently red, meaning that other players can't join the room. So it looks like it's set up, but for some reason it's still taking a long time. I can't believe it's only been 3 races so far. I mean, back in before Wimpa, if it was Nintendo WFC, I could have gone 4 or 5 races done in this amount of time. Anyways, I just saw the refresh, and it looks like a bunch of players got disconnected, including myself. So the whole room got destroyed. Well, what do you know? That kind of sucks. I just want to stay in one room for the entire length of the video, if that's possible, because it doesn't seem like it. I don't know, Wimpa just it seems whenever I want to play, it doesn't work. So once again, I'm going to try to look for one, and perhaps this next one will be my last race here of the video. So I'm currently searching. Hopefully it puts me in a room within a minute. Otherwise, I guess I'll wrap it up from here. Honestly though, I don't get it. It seems Wimpa, I thought it worked out good. It looks like I'm finally in a room with a bunch of other people. I guess I was waiting on the race to start. There's me from the United States, Ellen Eclipse from the Middle of the Ocean, RK Warfrost or something, Susanna, player from US, Pelly from Germany, or Pele, who knows, it's HD Yoshi from the middle of nowhere, and there's Tamento, also from the middle of nowhere. Okay, so I wonder what this ocean is. I've seen quite a number of people from this area, but I don't know what region it is, or what continent. But anyways, Ellen Eclipse with 7001 VR, RK Wafras with 7710, Susanna with 7729, player has 7762, Peely has 6322, HD Yoshi has 7378, there's me with 6409, and Tamendo has 7242. So looks like Peely has the lowest VR of the room, and I didn't know what to choose, honestly, but I'll choose DS Delfino Square. Looks like someone's in agreement, so I'm not the only one that chose a certain course, but it looks like we're doing random, GC and Peach Beach. Alright, so an 8-player race on GC and Peach Beach about to commence here. And this one is supposedly going to be my last run, or my last race is what I was trying to say. It's like some people got their momentum cut short as they were trying to wheelie, and then they got knocked over. Anyways, triple mushroom. I'm gonna use them to catch up and now get the item box. And there's a Funky Kong that got hit, and then there goes my last red shell to save me from getting hit from a red shell that was thrown backwards. The bullet bill, and I almost caromed into it. There's a star that's catching up. It looks like Peely got hit with Ellen and Close is a green shell right there. And I'm in 3rd place on lap 2. Alright, there's the star. Had to be aware of that. It looks like the Daisy got hit. And there's the water. I'm going to get stopped up a little bit. And now I'm in 5th. Now 6th is Peely's bullet bill passes me. And RK for Frost got flipped by the Quacker. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, battle in the green shot. I didn't see that one, but it went into me, and now I'm in 6th. Looks like Peely got slipped up. I don't know what happened to him entirely, but anyways, a lightning bolt negates my blue shell, and now I'm in last. Well, at least I was, and I can't even get an item box. Damn, that sucks. And it looks like these guys are about to finish, and now I get a star, and that's gonna do it. So I'm gonna take the L here, looks like. Bullet bill, my last opportunity. And it looks like player crossed the line ahead of me. Or no, it looks like it wasn't, so I beat player. Minus 39. 6,370. As I get 7th place. Well, I'll do one more since I'm a nice guy. And, you know, because I want to make the video somewhat exciting. I thought this race was, you know, it was going well until the final lap, and then hell broke loose, and then my luck went against me, and then I missed the item box. And anyways, we see Rosalinda joins the room with 4,698. Okay, looks like, I think it's the same players, everybody else is the same. Okay, so let's see. How about some Toad's Factory? Looks like we have more question marks. Player once again choosing question mark, and same with Rosalina, though she just joined. Oh, looks like 3 Toad's Factories were selected. However, we're doing N64 Sherbet Land. Alright, 100cc 9-player game on N64 Sherbet Land about to commence. Let's get it going. I don't really get the start I intended, but looks like I'm still alive, so that's something. 7th place. I'm gonna use the golden mushroom. Oh, I hopped above the land. I'm in 1st for once. Oh wow, it's kind of exciting. But we see Pee-wee's on my tail, or Peely, I should say. And so I'm gonna try to stay in the lead, but it's gonna be kind of a challenge as Peely is on my tail. He doesn't slip on the banana, because he's probably skilled. And there's the pal, and I avoid the pal carefully, and so we still see Peely on my tail, but he drops back a tiny bit. A couple red shells coming into me as I have triple bananas here. Lap 2. Still in the lead, so that's pretty good. You can see the blooper, and there it is. I have a fake item box. Oh, it looks like Peely slipped on my banana, so that's pretty good. I want to get rid of this fake item box. I don't know where to put it, and I have another fake item box. That's trouble. And so we see these guys trying to catch up. There's the lightning bolt, and no red shells coming in, so that's, I got lucky there. I think someone hit my fake item boxes, but I'm not sure. Alright, so I'm still in the lead, but these guys are homing into me, and it's gonna get interesting real soon. Hopefully no blue shells are sent, as I'm still in the lead, y'all. This is really, really crazy. I think I'm glad that I chose next race. A PAL box sent. And there goes my green shells. They both collide into each other. And there is the blue shell finally. And nothing I could do about that one. And these guys have taken the lead. So I led 2 laps, and I had to avoid that banana. I was definitely gonna slip on it. I don't know who dropped it there, but it was pretty crazy. Anyways, I'm in 6th place on the final lap. Now 7th place, and I get a PAL block. So we get a bunch of bananas placed here, and HD Yoshi almost knocked me into one. Or at least that's what it looked like. And there goes a lightning bolt sent from Rosalina. And this is like my last chance opportunity. Or that's what it seems like. And there's a red shell. I almost hit, but I didn't. And now I get a gold mushroom. This could be it. This is my final item box of the race. And let's see. I'm in 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Oh, I'm probably gonna get 2nd. Hopefully, Savannah sent the red shell or green shell backwards, but I still get 2nd place. All right, I actually did it. I got a good position. Plus 109 VR. Wow, how about that? You don't see that every day. So amazingly, I get 2nd place, falling just short to Savannah. And so we have 9 players once again expected for the next one. But since this video is already far too long, I'm going to hit quit game and wrap it up. Yes, I am very happy I did the next race and did one more. So I guess every cloud has a silver lining. And so in this case, that's what happened. It looks like, the dark cloud was, pretty ominous. And so it didn't look too good, but then there was the silver lining, and then the final race it was good. So it was pretty good. I front ran 2/3 of the race, and then in the final lap I kind of needed some help to get back into it, and so it worked out. So I'm pretty glad that not every race was horrible. The first bunch of races were completely abysmal, and no other way to put it. It was just horrible. I couldn't get any momentum. I kept dying, and I kind of pretty much put myself in the position, and so it was just it was kind of ugly. But then I decided I didn't want to initially, and then I decided to do one more race since there's 9 players, and then my luck kind of started up somehow, and I'm very happy that I was able to get 2nd place, as you could tell. Anyways, there's another WingFi Worldwide's video. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys could like this video. If not, you guys do not have to. You guys could also comment on this video as well as subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos just like this one. And also be sure to share this video out with everybody else. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys watching this so much. Thank you all for watching. I am Yoshi Guy 8 saying so long everybody.